Religion was the foundation of life in ancient Egypt, influencing every aspect of society, from politics to daily routines. The Egyptians believed their world was governed by a complex pantheon of gods, each representing natural forces, cosmic principles, or societal values. The chief god in Egyptian mythology was Ra, the sun god, who journeyed across the sky by day and through the underworld by night. He symbolized life, creation, and the cycle of renewal. Another central figure was Osiris, the god of the afterlife, who ruled over the dead and represented resurrection and fertility. The myth of Osiris, involving his murder by his brother Set and his resurrection by his wife Isis, became one of the most important stories in Egyptian religion. It explained the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, and set the framework for the Egyptian understanding of the afterlife. The afterlife was a central concern for the Egyptians. They believed that after death, the soul would face judgment in the Hall of Ma'at, where the heart of the deceased was weighed against the feather of truth. If the scales balanced, the soul would enter the eternal paradise of the field of reeds. If not, it would be devoured by the fearsome goddess Ammit. The Book of the Dead, a collection of spells and instructions, guided individuals through this perilous journey and ensured their successful passage to the afterlife. Temples were the spiritual and economic centers of ancient Egypt. They were not merely places of worship, but also administrative hubs and treasuries. Temples like Karnak and Luxor were dedicated to the gods and maintained by a highly organized priesthood. The priests performed daily rituals to sustain Ma'at, the cosmic order, and to honor the gods. These rituals often involved offerings of food, drink, and incense, as well as elaborate ceremonies and hymns. The role of the priesthood was integral to maintaining the connection between the gods and the people. Priests acted as intermediaries, ensuring the gods' favor and the continued prosperity of the land. However, their power also grew over time, often rivaling that of the pharaohs themselves. Religion in ancient Egypt was deeply integrated into the architecture and art of the civilization. Temples were adorned with intricate carvings, vibrant paintings, and hieroglyphic texts that depicted myths, rituals, and the gods' deeds. Statues of gods and offerings were placed in sanctuaries to invoke their presence. Despite its highly structured nature, Egyptian religion was adaptable. Over centuries, local deities were integrated into the broader pantheon, and the prominence of certain gods shifted according to political and cultural changes. For instance, during the New Kingdom, the god Amun rose to prominence as the state god, merging with Ra to become Amun-Ra. Ultimately, the religion of ancient Egypt was more than just a belief system. It was a way of understanding the world, ensuring cosmic harmony, and maintaining social order. It provided answers to life's mysteries and a framework for the afterlife, shaping the identity of a civilization that continues to fascinate us today.